Hi, my name is Rabbi Alan Garber and I'm the community rabbi for the Shenley United Jewish community. Now this video message is mostly for our community, but if it goes out further and has a positive impact, that's fantastic. Now I want to discuss with you today, within the next 5 minutes, some ideas what to do this Yom Kippur. Many of us will not be going to shul, not able to go to shul, and even if we are able to go, what do we do for our children who won't be in shul, and how do we engage them and ourselves? So I want to share with you 3 ideas. Before I do that, a basic idea is the more we engage our children in the day, actually the more we will be engaged. So it'll be a win-win situation. Okay, idea number 1. There is an almost universal custom on the eve of Yom Kippur, as Yom Kippur just comes in, to bless our children. Now, many people do this every Friday night, and there is a set text that is done. We ask our children to be blessed. It's the priestly blessing, and you can read out the text in Hebrew and or in English. But also, I very much encourage you to do this, and especially this year. It's a beautiful positive affirmation, and you can say your own thoughts and your own prayers to children, and you can express certainly the line "I love you," even though hopefully our children know that we love them. But how often do we actually say this, and in the context, the beginning of this most awesome day, to tell our children how much we love them and how precious they are to us? It is so powerful. So that's number 1. Number 2, do some sort of prayer service, ideally in the morning when the children get up, and be involved in it. And these are some suggestions of the prayers you can do. You can add more, you can take some out, but on a basic level, the first thing to do is say Modeh Ani, which is the meditation of gratitude to be alive. You'll find it in the Siddur, in the Machzor. It can be sung out, Modeh Ani lefanecha. You can use that. Again, if you want to extend it further, you can discuss. Modeh Ani, I'm thankful. We need to discuss the idea of why it's important to show gratitude. Who should we show gratitude to? What should we show gratitude for? And we're showing it to God, and even expand that out. What is God? Who am I speaking to? And then you talk to God and you say, thank you for turning back my soul. Again, that's a massive topic. You can discuss the whole day if you wanted to. What is a soul? Etc, etc. Anyway, that's the first thing. Say Modeh Ani. The next thing to do is Shema. Again, you can just do the first line or the first paragraph, and you can do in English and Hebrew. You can discuss the words of it. And then the next thing to do, I would suggest, is to do some sort of a midah. Now, the midah for Yom Kippur is quite long, and what I've often done with especially younger children, and it's very powerful, and it works for adults as well, is you can sit round a table, or you can, round each other, and you can have up to even just 30 seconds of silent prayer meditation, and then afterwards you can share what you prayed for, what you've been thinking about. So just having that quiet time, 30 seconds of quiet time in any household is probably a welcome thing to have, but in terms of focusing, in terms of our thoughts, our inner thoughts, and that can be shared with each other, and that can be done for your midah, your silent prayer or silent meditation. Now on Yom Kippur, we also have what they call the vidui, and it's a very specific prayer for Yom Kippur, and it's confession. Again, you can look at Machzor and look at the prayer and discuss what is it, what we're confessing about, what is the power of confession. We can even speak to each other things that might have done wrong, that we think we can improve upon for the year to come, which really is the essence of Yom Kippur, and it's the central feature. After that, in terms of the Torah reading, the main Torah reading is actually done in the afternoon, which is that of the story of Jonah. And again, depending on your creativity, you can take this idea and the story to town. On a simple level, just read it out in English, or retell the story as you know it. Or you can get the kids involved and actually create a little play, a Jonah play. And then you can discuss for older children the messages which come out. They can't hide from God, the ideas of second chances, all these things. It involves your creativity. I'm just saying these things as a trigger things, but set some sort of time to do this sort of service. It can last for just half an hour, or you can make it into an hour. It can last longer if you're you and your family are really into it. The other two things that I would say to do in terms of the prayers is to sing Avinu Malkeinu. Again, there can be discussion around that. We call God both our King and our Father. What does that mean? And finally, the traditional of singing Adon Olam, which is very powerful. Adon Olam, Master of the World. You can use the Yom Kippur tune, which is Adon Olam Hashem Alach, or whatever tune that the kids want to do. The idea is, make some time. We're not going to be able to have the kids praying in the whole day, nor do we expect them to. But if we got a set time and set some sort of expectations before Yom Kippur, is a very powerful activity to do. So whether it's for 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, put that into your Yom Kippur. Now, the other thing to do is you could also have activities prepared before Yom Kippur to do. So maybe say you have a prayer activity in the morning, and then you're going to do something in the afternoon. It could be a quiz. Now, if you look at the United Synagogue, they put out a lovely booklet for Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur at the back. They got children's activities, including quizzes. The other thing to do is a bit of a more involved idea. But it can be very, very powerful, is before Yom Kippur, get yourselves and your children to actually write down some things which can be discussed as a Yom Kippur afternoon activity. Now, on a simple level, you could ask certain questions. What things did I do in the past year? And what things could I done better? That could be one little activity. Or you can base it on COVID-19. What things have changed, how COVID-19 has changed things for the better or the worse, and they very personally, how have I changed for the positive through COVID-19? And maybe as a final question, what things do I want to do and achieve in the year to come? These are some ideas. I hope they're useful. Again, please be in touch with me. You'll have my number. I'll give it to you now. It's 07902 344 361. So you can message me or phone me. My sincere prayer to you is, do not let Yom Kippur go by. Use it, tap into it. If you use and put into practice some of these ideas, I'm sure that will be a wonderful experience, and it will elevate your day and the day of your children. I wish you a Gamar v'chatima tova, fast well, and have an inspiring day this Sunday night, Monday. God bless. Bye.